Hello and welcome back to the Non-League Podcast with myself, Lee Simons, and today we've got a special guest with me. We've got Stuart Paterson, who is Matchday Marketing. Stuart, how are you?
Good, thanks, Lee. Yourself?
Yeah, very well, thanks, very well. I was just wondering how you're getting on in isolation.
Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty fortunate in the respect that my full-time employment, if you like, hasn't stopped through lockdown, so I've been busy working from home, going into the office, social distancing and whatnot, and still doing my normal job really. So I've been very fortunate. Because of that, my wife, she's been working from home for the last 8 weeks.
Yeah.
With 2 boys, running around the house. She's been in Zoom meetings pretty much nearly all day, every day.
Oh wow!
Trying to fend off a 7 and 4-year-old. Walking in the background of a Zoom meeting isn't probably that easy, but
no.
I say I'm very fortunate in the respect I've not been here a lot of the time to have to worry about that. So
exactly, yeah. So Stuart, what do you actually do in your daytime work at the moment?
Well, what I call my proper job. Yeah. I'm an area sales manager for a machinery company.
Okay,
So I'm still effectively involved in football with my job. So I sell commercial machinery to maintain football pitches, sports pitches, council. If you see like commercial mowers that the councils use and things like that, that's what I sell basically.
Nice, no, that's good. That's what we need at this time of the year anyway, especially when with the season would have finished by now anyway, and of course they would be getting ready for the next season.
Yes, and I'm involved in my job as well. We've been involved in the FA pitch improvement programs, supplying machinery to clubs that getting grants and stuff for machines as well. So
yeah, which is really good. So for people who are listening, Stuart, can we just have a little bit of a background of yourself and how you got started into football? Yeah,
so as with a lot of people, probably a very traditional route in playing as a child. And then obviously school, heavily involved with the school side, and then my dad took over a lads team. This is when I lived in London, because I only moved to Norfolk when I was 23.
Okay.
So that's like 17, 18 years ago.
Yeah.
And my dad took over a youth side, and I think I must have been about 13 or 14, I suppose.
Yeah.
So yeah, so playing under 13, under 14s, and he was the manager of that side.
Yeah.
And it was, I suppose, back in them days, I was trying to be a little bit of a glory, kids want to score goals, don't they? So I played left back at school and up front for my dad's team. So,
right. Okay.
But my position is left back, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then played, the decentish standard in London and Surrey area.
Yeah.
And then as I moved to Norfolk when I was 23.
Yeah.
Not I wouldn't say I fell out of love with football. I just wanted to enjoy it rather than it be a bit of a chore, if you know what I mean. When I played in London, I did a lot of travelling and stuff like that. And
yeah.
I just wanted to play locally, and so when I moved here, obviously I didn't know anybody. No. When I moved up from London, and I just inquired for a few teams around in the Great Yarmouth Borough League.
Yeah.
Because I moved to just outside Great Yarmouth, and ended up speaking to a team called Catfield.
Yes.
And joined Catfield and had a very successful time there. It was very, very good players, some very good players.
Yeah.
We were playing. I mean, we won the Borough League 7 years on the trot.
Oh wow.
Unbeaten.
Wow.
In the league, we done at least a double every year. And we got to the Norfolk Junior Cup final.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what year that would have been. Maybe 2006-07, maybe. I can't remember the exact date, but
yeah.
I think we were the first. I think we may have been the first Borough League side, so the first team outside the Anglian Com to reach the Junior Cup final.
Oh wow!
For years.
Yeah, that's definitely an achievement in itself, isn't it, Stuart?
Yeah. I mean, we knocked out. I think that year we first got there, and we actually lost the final to Norwich United reserves.
Oh wow!
On the night at Carrow Road, but
yeah.
I think we knocked out 3 Division 2 sides in that run, Anglian Com Division 2 sides.
Okay, can you remember what the teams were?
Who we knocked out?
Yeah.
I can't. I think Thetford Rovers was one that springs to mind.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm sure it was either 2 or 3 Division 2 sides that we came up against.
Yeah.
So we got to Carrow Road, and then I played there for a few more years, and I was getting a bit older then, and then left, and subsequently Catfield actually won it 2 years on the trot.
Oh, wow.
A few years later.
Brilliant.
Again, still as a Borough League side. We attracted some very good players, because of the way we were set up.
Yeah.
Peter Self, the manager at the time, was very good to all of us lads.
Yeah.
And it was like a family almost. Do you know what I mean? You felt like a big tight knit group.
Definitely, especially when you thinking about like the academies in different areas, because some of them they don't even think it's going to be like a family oriented. But if you like playing for like a lower side league, I feel that within the non-league side, I think it's more of a community, it's more of a family side anyway.
Yeah, and I suppose when at my time at Catfield, and look, I'm the first one to say I'm not the best footballer in the world.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know I'm not rubbish, but do you know what I mean? I'm a decent footballer. I think in my mind, a lot of people probably listen to this, know me, probably thinking, maybe not. But yeah, so I'm fortunate that in the respect of I wasn't the best player at Catfield. We knew, everyone knows who the best players were.
Yeah.
But you wasn't treated any different.
Well, lads
didn't look down at you that you weren't probably, first pick on the team sheet. Yet, everyone treated everyone equally. So, that's what probably made it a nice environment to be in, really.
Well, that's what you want, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, and you say, and then I stopped playing. I started playing sort of Sundays. When you're in a town like Great Yarmouth,
yeah.
Great Yarmouth area, there's not a lot of sides to pick from. But again, it's a close knit community, if you like, within the football world.
Yeah.
That you can play any team on a Saturday or a Sunday. If you're in a tight knit area like that,
yeah.
And chances are someone you're playing against.
Definitely. You will do.
And again, I was fortunate to play some very good Sunday sides. And as you say, I was getting older and older, and I just kept thinking, I've got to give up at some point.
Yeah.
I was all right when I was playing.
Yeah.
But the evenings after were horrendous.
I bet they were.
Yeah. So I couldn't walk up the stairs sometimes, and I'm thinking, right, it's now time to stop.
So after that, when you decided you wanted to stop, what did you want to do? Did you want to go into like the management side? Did you want to go into coaching, or did you want to go into like the different direction where you are now?
Yeah, I'd never really thought about it, if I'm being honest. And it wasn't until terrible date sometimes, but I think I probably stopped playing around about 2012. 13 maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
And I hadn't done anything. I'd sort of obviously kept, I was still watching a few games locally, and you're obviously connected with your friends and stuff that are still playing, so you know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I think it was pretty late in 2016. I got a call from Travis Manning, who was the Great Yarmouth Town reserve team manager.
Yes.
And he asked me if I'd fancied helping him out.
Okay.
As coming in as an assistant.
Okay. Yeah.
And I thought, I'll give it a go. I knew a few people at the club, and I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
We went there, won the league, got promoted, and a position became available within the first team.
Okay. Yeah.
Who obviously were in the furlough non-premier at the time.
Yep.
And I spoke to Mason Sinney, and they said, yeah, come if you want to come up join us in the first team, you're more than welcome. So that's what I did, and did a little bit of, I wouldn't say coaching as such, but I was assistant manager of the first team, so it was more of a bit of a learning curve for me, really.
Okay.
Following with Mason Sinney.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And I really enjoyed it. So, and I did that for a few years. But that's where Matchday Marketing actually started, when I was in my time at Yarmouth. So.
Okay. All right. So, because I think Great Yarmouth Football Club, they are quite a good team. They've got a good setup, because they've got all good youth setup going on at the moment. And of course, they brought in a new chairman. They've got a new management team there at the moment for this coming season, whenever that's going to start. I think they could go up for next season. Really, I think it's really good.
As a club, they got some some strong foundations. They've got good people there, which is where anyone who talks to you in these podcasts from step 5, 6, even maybe down to 7, they need good people at the club.
Yes.
It doesn't run itself. You need to get people in there to get your sponsorship in for you, to raise money for the club and stuff like that. And without that, you don't have a non-league club. You don't have a club.
No.
So yeah, that was. I was heavily involved in that side of it as well at the club. Okay. There wasn't a lot I wasn't doing, really.
So you had a bit of everything, really.
Yeah. I mean, at my time at Yarmouth, I was doing all the media stuff.
Yeah.
I was assistant manager. I was doing the programme. There was a lot of stuff. And I'm not taking credit for all of by no means, but because there was a lot of people that did a lot more than I did. But it was it was a lot to do in a week.
Yes, I bet it is.
So
how did Matchday Marketing actually take off? Because you said you were at Great Yarmouth being assistant manager. How did it all start? Did you just had like an idea in your head that it come up?
Yeah, so I obviously went into Yarmouth, and I stupidly took it on myself, and I said to the club, because I was on the committee, and I said to the club, can I throw a few things together and throw some ideas at the club?
Yeah.
For the club to, let's say, bring the club's image into modern times, shall we say?
Yeah.
So I designed a few program covers and stuff like that, and a few signs to go around the place. I designed a next fixture board to go outside that we was individually changing.
Okay.
The next fixture, so people walking past could see.
Yeah.
And then the match promo thing started. Let's advertise our games more.
Yeah.
Even if we can generate 1, 2, 3 more people coming.
Yeah.
That helps pay for a player's expense for the game.
Definitely.
Stuff like, all things like that. You have to at that level. You have to think small. You have to think in those them small margins.
Yeah. So it's kind of like things out of the box, like in the small area. Even if it gets like, as you say, like the 1 or the 2 people who want to come in and actually watch the game of football. And of course, they may enjoy it, which kind of happened. Which kind of happened to me, really.
Exactly. I was going to say, I've heard you say before. You sort of went along and you really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And that's what I've said to a few people, in the recent few days, in the last few days actually, that if you can gain one person, at the start of the season, that then comes to every game, that buys a program, that buys a pint, that buys something to eat or something like that.
Yeah.
If you can draw in their money, all right, it's not big money by any means, but it is to a non-league football club.
Oh, definitely.
So if you can engage them and get hold of them, if you know what I mean, and they tell their friends, they bring a friend. Next thing you know, there may be a group of 4 of them.
Yeah, definitely.
So that was. I did start with the match promo stuff, and then I started to evolve it a little bit into things like the goal gifts and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
We had a player. We had a photographer that came every game, and he took some really, really good photos.
Yes.
So I started using action shots of players
Mm.
for goal gifts, and it wasn't anything flashy. It was the picture of the player cut out, onto a background, and the word goal flashed with his name underneath.
Nice.
And looking back now, I actually only said this to somebody yesterday. I was actually going through some of my old files the other day, and I looked back and I thought, how basic does that look? It looked, to me now, from the stuff I'm producing now, looks awful. But everything doesn't it? Because everything evolves in life, and everything, there's new software that comes out, and there's new technology that comes out, and stuff like that. And I look back now and I think it looks so basic. Yeah. I can't believe I was putting it out, but at the time, looked unbelievable. No one else was doing it.
No.
So I actually had the idea of Matchday Marketing, and in my head.
Yeah.
So I created a Twitter account.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I created a Twitter account, never done anything with it.
Right.
We played Newmarket Town away on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And we won the game 1-0, I think.
Okay.
We scored, from memory, I think Mitch Forbes scored in the last minute to win it for us.
Right, okay.
So I posted, obviously, because I was doing all that as well, from the dugout, posting all the updates through the game.
So basically you were there sitting on the dugouts, doing Twitter and the last minute.
Twitter and stuff, yeah. So, and I posted this goal gif of Mitch.
Yeah.
And we came off the pitch. I went in the changing rooms, and we had a Twitter message from March Town.
Okay.
Asking how we did it.
Oh right! Wow.
And I said I just replied to it and said, contact this Twitter account.
Yeah.
And then we can talk through that. So I did today that I sent them through to my Matchday Marketing one.
Yes.
And it went from there really. Marchtown was the first club I did some stuff for.
Yeah.
And yeah, it sort of went from there really. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to be having sugar. I'm not going to take the world over by doing this.
No.
But it might be nice to give a little bit back to some non-league clubs to, I knew what I was doing at Yarmouth, to help them improve their image and help get some more money through the door.
Yes.
And I thought it might be nice for, to do that for some other clubs.
Yes.
Helping them with their branding at a very, very low cost.
Yes.
So, I done some other examples and stuff like that, and then Toasty, Tom Park, I knew Toasty, and he contacted me and said, I think at the time he was at Stowe.
Yep.
And he said, would you come down and do some stuff at Stowe? And I'd previously hadn't really thought about, as I said, expanding it that much. And
yeah.
In the meantime, I'd evolved the goal gift thing at Yarmouth.
Okay, yeah.
Into animated goal gifts.
Right, okay.
These ones that Bristol City did it, obviously, in the Championship, where they had animated players doing silly things and when they scored goals and stuff like that.
Yes.
Did it at Yarmouth, and Toasty rang me straight away and said, "Do you think you come down and do it for Stowe?" So I went down, filmed the footage, posted Stowe's ones, and it went mental from there.
I bet it did. I bet it just completely went mental.
I must have had 5 or 6 teams in the Ipswich area contact me straight away.
Wow.
Asking me if I could do it for them. Yeah, so I'd done a few fellow nun teams.
Yep.
Around that area, Whitton, Ipswich Wanderers.
Mm-hmm.
Asking if I could do it, and I said yes. And then there was a lot of SIL teams that I did some stuff for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sort of grew from there, really. I've worked with quite a few, and I know a lot of your podcasts are based around sort of furlough nunish.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've worked with a lot of furlough nun teams. Some on a regular basis, monthly.
Yep.
And then a lot I've worked with in the past that I've done bits for that I don't do regularly. So like I've done Clacton's goal gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I did a few years back. I've done some player sponsorship graphics, and I was doing promos for Roxham.
Okay, yeah.
And I've done little bits of Stanway. But yeah, I mean, I've now probably got, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 Berlin teams.
Yes.
I'm going to have things on a regular basis, like match promos and that sort of thing. So.
Well, that's what you want, isn't it? You want to promote the non-league teams in that the Premier Division of the Third O, which is really good. That's what they want to do, isn't it? They want to involve and go with the times, don't they?
Yeah, and and the more the more teams I was doing stuff for, obviously you're scaling what you're putting out on Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And obviously, the more you put out, the more people see it.
Yes.
And the further it spreads. And I mean, I did a little bit of a recce the other day. I think since I've started all this, I think I could probably count somewhere in the region of 40 or 50 teams that I've done stuff for.
Wow.
Nationwide.
That's amazing.
I say that's not every month.
No.
That's one-offs that I've done for people, here and there. But yeah, probably 40 or 50 sides, or 40 50 clubs, I should think. And that's as far as Scotland. I do stuff for the team in Edinburgh.
Who's that then in Edinburgh?
They're a team called Salt and Sounders.
Right. Okay.
Wow. They're only a Sunday side.
Yeah.
But Sean, who's the main man there, he's very keen. He messages me a lot and says, "Do you think you can do this? I've seen this. Do you think you can do this?"
Yeah.
And why not? Let's have a go. So, he's probably my furthest north. And then I mentioned earlier about Curtis Foster, the lad doing the podcast.
Yes.
It's the other podcast, and he's a team called Mile Oak, which I've get it wrong. I think they're step 6.
Yeah.
Down in Brighton in the Southern Combination League, I think they're in.
Okay. Yeah.
And I do some, I think he's probably my furthest south. But I've done things in the past with teams in Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham, Yorkshire, everywhere really.
Well, that's what you want, isn't it? As long as these teams are coming to contact you and wanting to do these things and keep their club, say, rebranding their club as a whole thing, which is a really good thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously as I said just a minute ago, a lot of this is for me to help clubs improve their image.
Yes.
If you can improve a club's image, you then create more scope for sponsors.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't just look like a Sunday League side that are bashing out willy-nilly pictures on social media. It looks thought out. It looks professional, and people want to. I know we're in some trying times at the minute with with businesses and money and stuff like that. And nobody really knows what sort of sponsorship money is going to be available next year.
Yeah, definitely.
If you can say to someone, look, we can promote your business. This is what we're putting on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. Yeah. And they wouldn't mind their being associated with that because it looks right.
Yes, definitely. Especially when, as I say, we've got tough times coming up. We don't know when the new season's going to start either. You don't know how many fans are going to come into the ground either. So it's going to be a testing times for these clubs.
It is, and I think that's why a lot of clubs are looking at maybe other ways they can try and draw people in.
Yeah.
Because as you say, they're going to need every penny they can get. So, I mean, my ultimate aim would be obviously to try and do some stuff for some higher league teams. Let's say. Yeah. I mean, I think the highest I'll do is step 4.
Yeah. So
again, I've done in the past I've done stuff for Leicester.
Yes.
And I do a lot for Biggleswade.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm now step 4 in the Bedfordshire area.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'd love to be able to say let's do a a conference side or something like that. But I'm happy doing what I'm doing at the minute and helping, the sort of clubs at that sort of step 6, 5 level. So.
Well, that sounds amazing, Stuart. Because you want to branch out, you want to do these things. Are you going to branching out, like doing different things for the clubs as well? Would you do programs again, or would you do advertising stuff and papers or anything like that?
I've done, as I said before, people contact me and say, "Can you do this?"
Yeah.
Just as a one-off. A lot of people say, like, we're looking for players. Can you do us a graphic? Just we're looking for players.
Yeah.
When I was involved at Yarmouth, we got a lot of sponsorship in through advertising boards, pitch side boards.
Yes.
And I was offering, a lot of businesses that I would design the board from.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
To take that away, that initial, I've got a hassle of designing a board. I'll design the board.
Yeah.
You like it, we'll get it printed. You pay for it. That's so. I've done that things like that in the past. I've designed advertising boards. I've designed signs for grounds. Anything anyone wants. That's what I say to someone. If you've seen something,
yeah,
you like, you might have seen it on, on TV, or you've seen it on another club, what they've done.
Yeah.
Chances are you can not copy it.
Yeah.
Recreate it.
Yes. Yeah, you want something like your own image, don't you? Really, because if you see something you like it, if you can just tweak it here and there, you've got your own branding at the end of the day, haven't you?
Yeah, and this is one thing I from the start of this, I never wanted clubs to be the same.
No,
there's a lot of clubs that do what I do on social. There's a lot of businesses on Twitter that do what I do.
Yeah.
And a lot of those were just thrashing out stuff it all looked, you could never really tell what club was putting it on.
Yeah.
Because it all looked the same. All the background was the same. The colours were the same.
Yeah.
And I thought, I want to be different than that.
Yeah.
So every club I did had a different design.
Yes.
I never did two clubs never had the same background.
No.
Or everything was different.
Yeah.
And it wasn't up until pre-season, up to sort of when the season that's just ended was coming to an end before, sort of around lockdown.
Yeah.
I just sort of decided that I was going to maybe go down that route.
Yeah.
Of a generic design for everybody.
Yeah.
And I came up with this one design,
mm-hmm.
which you're now privy to because of what I sent you for Thetford.
Thank you.
I did that design, and I first done the first one I mocked up was for Biggleswade.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And Biggleswade's colours. Sometimes these things, when you could spend hours designing something.
Yes.
And you can't get it right, you get frustrated, you can't get it right, it doesn't look right, you're not happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some things just fall into place.
Yeah.
I did Biggleswade, I put the player on, I got the colours, and I thought that I'm not blowing my own shot, I thought that looks amazing.
Yeah.
The colours look right.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I want everyone to have this promo.
Yeah.
I thought that's unfair. If I've got, let's say, 20 teams a month I'm doing their promos for, I thought this is unfair for me to pick one side to have this promo.
Yeah.
So it's the same promo, but it's different in the way of obviously the colours are different.
Exactly.
The players are different. The sponsors are different.
Yeah.
In essence, it's still the same layout, but effectively, all of my stuff I was doing previously was the same layout. It was just a different design.
Yeah.
So I'm not really doing anything really that different. It's just everyone's may look the same, just in different colours and stuff. So I haven't had one club yet, so they don't like it.
Oh wow! Well, that's really good news for you. Stuart. Yeah, that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, and I thought to myself with that as well. I don't really put my branding on anything unless someone says, no, look, put yours on there as well.
Yeah.
Because there has been companies in the past that they were shelling out graphics for free.
Yes.
So you had to use the sponsors that they stipulated.
Yes.
Because obviously that's the way they were getting their money through these sponsors.
Yeah, I understand.
And I thought that's not very fair if Joe Blogs International are sponsoring your club, but you can't put your club's, you can't put Joe Blogs International on your promo because this other company are telling you that's got to go on your promo.
Yeah, which is a little bit.
It is naughty a little bit because if the club's piling a lot of money into your club, to help your club run, if that was me, I'd be thinking, well, where's my logo?
Exactly.
Why's my logo not? And I'm the main sponsor. Why am I? I'm not on there.
Exactly. You want their main sponsor to be on that banner or Twitter feed or whatever it is, or Facebook or anything like that.
Exactly.
You got to have their own sponsor because
they need to be getting something back out of it for the money they're obviously piling in. So
exactly.
And I don't I've never really put my logos on stuff unless people have said no, we wanted to.
Okay.
So. But that, I think by doing this now, that gives me a bit of brand identity without actually plastering my logo over everything.
Yes.
Because people will get to know that is my design.
Yes.
And they will see that's my design, and maybe we'll get more out of it that way. So.
Exactly, because Twitter and social media like Facebook is a powerful tool, isn't it? These days now.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, you do get some chances. Let's say you get some, some of the DMs I get. Sort of pushing it a little bit. Sort of they want everything, but they don't want to pay anything for it.
Exactly. But
as I said to a few people, I'm not in this for the money by any means. Because if I was in this for the money, I wouldn't be. Let's face it, I'm not earning a lot out of it.
No.
And it is like pennies, really.
Yeah.
For the effort and the time, it's neither in or there.
Because you can.
I just love doing it.
Yeah, because you're going to spend. I say you can spend hours on it or minutes on it. You can spend days on it, but it's your time at the end of the day, and you want to just bring something back to the non-league side of it, which is really good. That's what you want to do, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've been in dialogue about stuff for club, for your club and stuff, and nothing is expensive that I do. It's not expensive. When you break over a season, it is minuscule.
Yeah.
So, and I've literally had people question me on things, like things for a tenner. I don't know about that. Is that a bit expensive? Well, you go to a graphic designer and ask them to do it.
Well, exactly, because they could be costing you even more, can't they? Really, cause
£50 an hour.
It could be even more than that. It could be £100 an hour. You just don't know, but because you want to.
They could send you something and you don't like it.
Exactly.
They go, I designed something else. Well, that's another £100.
Exactly. So that you're spending £200, and of course,
you might not like it.
They don't even like it. So, but the beauty of yourself, Stuart, you can speak to you by DM or email or whatever, and you come back with like the examples, which have been really good, which I've seen, and they go for it, which is what you want, isn't it? You're just trying to get back into that non-league environment and say, let's go for it.
Yeah, like I've done a few badge designs recently. You've just seen on Twitter just the last couple of days. I did the Lake and East badge for them.
Yep.
And you just need a bit of direction. From the club.
Yeah.
As to what they want on it, what colours they want, what design they want.
Yeah.
But again, I have had people say, "Can you design us a badge?" Okay. What colours do you want? I don't really know. What shape do you want? What design do you want? I haven't really thought about it.
Oh, right.
Has it got to have anything on it? Has it got to include something? Like if you've always had, I don't know, an eagle on there, has it still got to have an eagle, or are you going to go something brand new?
Yeah.
Is it, I don't know. Could you come up with some ideas? Well, I can't spend hours designing a badge that's irrelevant, because there's no point in me designing a badge in red and black and you play in yellow.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I need a bit of direction.
Definitely.
But again, I wouldn't. Again, nothing like the badge design is massive money compared to, what a graphic designer will cost. But if someone come back and went, "Can you tweak this? Can you tweak that?" I'm going to go, "Yeah, all right." I'm not going to say, "Yeah, all right," but I'll do. It's going to cost you another X.
Exactly.
It's not what I'm in it for, because again, I've been in that position where I know what clubs' finances are. I know people can't afford these massive bills from graphic designers and things like that. So
exactly, but of course, going towards yourself, that's the main thing, isn't it? That's why you want to. Like you keep saying, you want to give it back to the non-league side, because, as you say, you've been in that position. You know what's happening around the clubs at that stage. You want to bring in that new revenue for the next generation coming in, because it's been pretty good so far. Because back in 2017, because I've spoken to this before, I went to my first game down at Thetford Town. Really did enjoy it, and of course I went home and away for that season. Of course, going to Yarmouth as well. It's been good. But over the last, say, year or so, I've started to see more and more attendances going through like the gates, which is quite good to see. With like the merchandise, so you've got the young fans wearing the replica kits. You've got Twitter, Facebook, emails. It's all coming together, which is great to see.
Yeah, and I think as you've alluded to in the past with your previous guests and stuff, money's tight nowadays for a lot of people. Yeah. And you're talking going, where I am, you want to go see Norwich with, if I've got two sons, and if I want to take them to go see Norwich, 150, 200 quid maybe out of pocket at the end of that day, after you've paid to get in, something to eat, drinks, whatever. You're shelling out a lot of money. If I took, apart from there being 20,000 people there, if I took my boys to go and see Great Yarmouth Town versus Thetford, they're none the wiser.
No.
Other than there being a massive crowd there.
Yeah.
It's still a game of football.
Yeah.
And I think to try and engage for people like that, and again, we're going back to what we said earlier, if you can get one or two people back, in there with their mates, have a pint, enjoy the game, have a laugh, they're still watching a game of football. And let's face it, at the minute, people will watch, as sports goes, people will watch two flies racing up a wall, wouldn't they?
I think they will at the moment, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So this may be now a time to embrace the non-league game, try and embrace the non-league game a little bit more.
Exactly. Because they've got, especially in the Norfolk and Suffolk area, there is so many teams out there, especially like lower down from the third and non-Premier Division. You've got the North and the South, and even the Anglia combination, where there are some really good teams.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I don't think people, unless you're in that environment, I don't think people actually appreciate how good some of the teams are.
Yeah.
And how good some of the players are.
Yeah.
I'm going back a couple of years ago now, there's all sorts of rumours flying about how much people are paid, how much they're paying their players, and if they want to do it, let them do it. Yeah. Because they've obviously got ambitions to take the club somewhere. You're not going to do that without the best players.
Yeah.
Man City wouldn't be the team they are, Liverpool wouldn't be the team they are if they weren't buying £75 million players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It's all relative. Whether, one team's paying someone £300 a game and someone's paying someone 40 quid a game. Yeah. It's the same in the Premier League. Yeah. Norwich aren't paying their players as much as Liverpool and Man City are paying their players.
Exactly.
It's all relative. And there are some very good players. I'm going to say, go back a couple of years and you look at the teams like Coggeshall.
Yes.
Obviously backed by Ollie Mers. Mm-hmm. And, they had some unbelievable players there. And they had one lad, and I think he previously played for Reading and another league club, and he sort of, obviously fell out of favour, wasn't going to make it. But he was an unbelievable footballer,
Oh, yeah.
And... but you could just see the quality difference in it, from I mean, we got a lad, we had Lee Roots at Yarmouth at the time.
Yeah.
He's now at Caister. He's probably one of the fastest players I've ever seen.
Wow.
And this lad run past Roots like he was standing still. And you could, do you know what I mean? It was just, just the next level. But yeah, there are some very good football played in that Furlough None.
Yes.
League.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that the more that people embrace it, they would see that. And again, it's not massive travelling. You're not asking, you probably, we're in an unfortunate position here in Yarmouth that if you can only go one direction, and that's west, because if you go east, you're obviously in the sea.
Yes.
Actually, like I God, Manchester and stuff like that. If they were still in the Prem, you'd be, a couple of hour drive.
Yep.
But if you're going to get a good afternoon out of it, then 2 hour drive neither here nor there. So
definitely, because I went down to FC Clacton when Thetford played, and I had a great time. It was 5-5. We had a man sent off as well. It had everything. It was an unbelievable game. And it was only an hour and 15 minutes from the actual ground to back home, which is brilliant.
The most central team to everywhere, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, we are, because we got, of course, where we are. You got Newmarket Town. When you go up the road, you got Norwich United. As I say, with the Anglia combination, just down the road, you got Mumford as well. So there's all teams around here. Go and watch your local teams, really.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't. And a lot of I don't know what it is now. A lot of teams for £6-7 to get in.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
yeah.
In some garages, you pay that for a coffee nearly now. So
yeah.
and you're getting you get a couple of hours entertainment out of it. So.
Definitely. But yeah, it's like when Wroxham played their Stowmarket Town in the Vase Cup, they had over 1,000 fans there, which is incredible.
Oh yeah. And again, but that's all come down to. Obviously, it wasn't down to Matchday Marketing, but that's the way that both clubs promoted it.
Yeah.
Stowe have got a massive following anyway. Even when we was at Yarmouth, I think they bought a couple of hundred one because that is Stowmarket's day out.
Yes, it
Yarmouth
is.
Yeah. Away.
Yep.
And I think the last time they all came in like waistcoats and stuff like that. And,
I think they did. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that was the game where Josh Mayhew scored his 50th of the season, the penalty.
Yeah, I think it was. I think he scored 50 goals. Yeah, that's incredible.
He's 50th.
Yeah, 50 goals.
We actually played 3 centre-backs that day to try and stop him from scoring. And we gave away a penalty and he scored that. So.
He scored that, yeah.
But we did stop him up until that point. But
yeah.
So and that was that was their day out, and I think they brought 200 fans, something like that, on trains and bus, on trains and cars and whatnot. So
which is really incredible, especially for a way you're following, which is really good to see.
It is, but it was also good. It was also good for Yarmouth because they're bringing 200. Yarmouth were getting about 100 a game average anyway. Yeah. You get 300 people in, and that's a massive difference.
Oh, definitely.
A massive difference.
Hell of a difference.
We had Boxing Day against Gorleston, which is obviously the local derby.
Yeah.
I can't remember what year that would have been. Probably 17, 18 maybe.
Yeah.
Boxing Day we had 807.
Wow. That's really good.
On Boxing Day. And that's massive. That's massive for the club.
That's definitely. It's really massive.
So
So Stuart, for coming on next season, what is your plans then? Have you got any more clubs talking to you at the moment?
I have. I've actually involved myself in my local club.
Okay.
Because Yarmouth, that isn't my local club. I actually live just outside Yarmouth in a village called Ormsby. So my local club, if you like, is Caister.
Yeah.
Who play in the Anglian Prem.
Yes.
So I spoke to the club and said, I haven't got a club at the minute, so would you be interested in me coming on board and doing some stuff for you?
Yeah.
So they said yes. I'm not being paid for it. It's all voluntary. So it's but again, I want to give something back to the local club and I like clubs with ambition.
Yes.
So. And Caister have got massive ambition at the minute. They've got a lot of plans in place for stuff.
Yep.
Again, there's not another team that look to bring youth players through and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I've involved myself there, and I've been very welcomed by everyone. I'm involved in sort of managers groups and stuff like that, although I'm not involved in the playing side of it.
No. Okay.
I'm still involved in the group, if you like, for my opinions and my thoughts, and which is nice. Yeah, so I've involved myself with them, but yeah, I've got other teams talking to me again. Just this afternoon, I've posted another load of teams that have committed for next season.
Yep.
One again yesterday was Haverhill Rovers.
That's really good.
I spoke to Mark yesterday, and he was happy with everything that stuff I'd sent him, and so yeah, I think so furlough none wise is Grant from Haverhill Rovers, Thetford, March, Cornard, Lakenheath. I did some stuff for Whitton for the last few seasons. I'm waiting to hear from Whitton.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some others. There's others that have been quiet. I'm in talks with, if you like. And again, I've got a lot in the Anglian Com as well.
Yes.
It's not just obviously furlough none and steps 6, 5, and 6. I've got a lot in the Anglian Com.
Yeah. Who are the teams in the Anglian Com?
Yep. So Caister.
Yep.
I'm trying to think by size. So you've got Caister, Belton. A lot of it's local to me here. So Caister, Belton.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think off the top of my head. I think it's about half a dozen.
Well, that's really good. That's what you want, isn't it? So for people who are listening to this podcast, Stuart, how will they get in contact with you?
So there's obviously, I've got a website which has got a contact page on it.
Yep.
So you can contact me through that website, which is www.matchdaymarketing.co.uk.
Yep.
And so there's like a contact form on there.
Mm-hmm.
At the minute, because of as you've noticed on Twitter, I've just done some rebranding.
Yes.
Of the logo and stuff. So at the minute, I'm in the middle of I've changed the logos and stuff on the website, but I haven't changed any of the content, and it's quite old, the content on there. So I'm in the process of doing that over the next few days.
Yep.
But my main one is Twitter. I mean, I've got Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
And I'll be totally honest with you, I've never done anything with the Facebook one.
Fair enough.
I've never really. Twitter just took off.
Yep.
With it, there's a lot more clubs on Twitter that use Twitter.
Yep.
I find it an easier platform to use for what I do.
Yep.
So Twitter is probably the best way, because I can respond straight away, and I can show images straight away of examples of what I've done for other clubs. And, that's the easiest way to do it, really.
Fair enough then, Stuart. Stuart, thank you very much for joining me on the podcast for today.
That's fine. Thanks for letting me come on.
No worries. For people who are listening, thanks for listening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.